Welcome everybody. This video is just meant to spread the word of the tournament I'm holding. It's free to join, Discord link will be the pinned comment. The way to sign up is to message me your team size. If it's just you, that's perfectly fine, I'll get you in the correct team. It'll be held Sunday, August 13th at 1 PM Eastern Standard Time. The rest of the video will me be explaining the rules. You can also find the rules in the Discord if you click the link. And by the way, the point of this tournament is meant to fix any kinks in the rules before I do a paid one with prize money. So this is more just for fun, and I'm open to any suggestions, and there's actually an entire channel for that, where you can put any suggestions you have to change the rules. Alright, first off, the point system. This is by far the most important section, as it will determine how you will actually win your games. The points are broken down to killer and survivor points. Each team will play both survivor and killer once, with their team's points being added together at the end of the round. Since the bracket will be randomly generated, the team randomly selected first will be the higher seed, and the higher seed will call heads or tails. And the winner of that will pick whether they play killer first or second. Final note, any DC throughout the game will give you 0 points for your team. Alright, now the killer points. For every sacrifice you'll get 5 points, a max of 20. For every hook you'll receive 3 points for a max of 36. And this is per hook, not hook stage, so camping will passively penalize you. Any basement hook will give you 1 bonus point with a max of 4. Sorry Leatherface, I'm capping you off. You will receive points for not allowing generators to be completed. You'll be rewarded 3 points with 1 generator remaining at the end of the trial, 5 with 2 remaining, 10 with 3 remaining, 15 with 4 remaining, and 20 if not a single generator is completed during the entire trial. If you do everything perfectly, you'll receive a maximum of 80 points in one game. Now Survivor. For every generator completed, you'll get 4 points, and if the exit gates are open, you'll get an additional 5 points, for a maximum of 25 points. For every unhook, you'll get 3 points up to a max of 24. For every heal, your team will gain 1 point for a max of 11. And if 1 survivor escapes, the team will gain 4 points. If 2 escape, you'll get 10, 3 will get 15, and if all 4 escape, you'll get 20 points. If your team does everything perfectly as survivor, you'll get a maximum of 80 points. Now for the map selection. The way we're deciding maps is by having a pool of 10 maps to choose from. And the killer will strike 4 maps, the survivor will strike 4, and the killer will choose from the final 2. You'll also not be allowed to repeat maps, so whichever team played killer the first round may only strike 3 maps in the second game, since they chose the map last game. And now here are the available maps: Wrecker's Yard, Coal Tower, Torment Creek, Sanctum of Wrath, Dead Dog Saloon, Suffocation Pit, Rancid Abattoir, Father Campbell's Chapel, Mount Ormond Resort, and Larry's Memorial Institute. I know this isn't the top 10 list for competitive in the correct order, but I feel like there should be variety allowed, just in case someone wants to play a stealth killer, even though I doubt anyone will play Myers, just in case they want to, they do have an option there with Larry's, and I don't want to make it too mundane. Now for perks, I want to make this perk section interesting, so bear with me, and remember it's subject to change if it's not popular. The survivor may select one of 2 options. They may ban 5 killer perks, or they may ban 3 killers, but the killer will get an add-on buff for whoever they end up playing, and that'll be discussed in the next section. Now for the killers, they may do both of the following things. They can ban 3 survivor perks, and they can limit the use of 2 different perks to 1 person per team. And it can be the same person with both of those perks, or it can be spread between 2 survivors. Now for add-ons and items. Killer, you can bring either a green add-on and a yellow add-on, or you can bring a purple and a brown. And if the survivor strikes a killer, it'll be done blindly before the game starts. You can bring 2 green add-ons. And survivor, here are your options. You can bring up to 1 yellow toolbox or up to 3 brown toolboxes. So if you bring a yellow toolbox, no brown toolboxes are allowed. Next, you can bring up to 2 green flashlights, up to 2 green medkits, or up to 1 purple medkit, so if you do a purple, no green, and vice versa. Up to 2 red maps, and I don't think you'd really need that, but just in case you want. And finally, 0 keys will be allowed. They're pretty useless, besides an easy escape if everyone else dies. And for the finals will be a best of 3 with all the same rules. So if you end up getting to game 3, you can actually play up to 6 maps, and the striking system will still follow the same pattern. But yeah, that's all the rules. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know any suggestions you have, and feel free to sign up. Thanks for watching.